Welcome back, fellow enemies of the fire, and this is the Chicago Fire qualifying for the playoffs for the first time
Oh
since
yeah.
God knows how long. Everybody, how do we feel? What's going on?
Fire, fire, fire,
really good.
fire, fire.
Exactly.
Let's go. That's exactly how I feel. I loved DPG's little comment, which I hope has already been played at
Yes,
the beginning of this
you've already
episode.
heard it.
Insert that.
And you listeners have already heard it. Like when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, yippee sky yay, motherfuckers, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's
Really was exactly how I was feeling too. Like I felt exactly the same way. It was just so like, what a way to win it. Like it's just so hype and the ups and the downs. Like my God, that game. I mean,
it was the whole season broke down into one game. You know, like all these bright spots, and then like adversity, and then they finally do it, man.
To take you down a little walk down memory lane real quick before we could it's part of the celebration. So 2017, our coach was Veljko Paunovic. Our goalkeeper, our starting goalkeeper, what was it, Matt Lamson or Jorge Bava, the cone? You also had Stephen Cleveland and Richard Sanchez, if you remember.
Cleveland
those names.
Played for Seattle for a hot minute.
Our defenders were former Stanford Cardinal Brandon Vincent, Johan Kappelhoff. Johan was a standby. Loved Johan. Michael Harrington. Not even joking.
We all
Michael
know.
Harrington.
We all know this podcast loves Michael Harrington and his ride.
We got a little ode.
His ride.
There's a video you can. If you search "Ode to Michael Harrington," I think you'll find our little video about him. Jonathan Campbell, former North Carolina Tar Heel. Patrick Doody, who my little brother actually played quite a long time with. Doody, and when we would see him at games, he'd always say, "Hey, what's up?" to us. And Jorge Luis Corrales, Christian Dean, Matej Dekovic, and João Mera.
Oh my God, I remember João Mera. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Well, oh God. Come on. I gotta hear the midfield now.
All right, midfield. João Mera was like, wow.
João Mera, Kappelhoff, Brandon Vincent, Michael Harrington. These are some names, baby.
Legendary names.
Throwbacks.
Matt Polster, love it. Still in the league. Dax McCarty, recently retired. Awesome podcast.
Nice.
John Goosens. Remember John?
I remember John Goosens, the Dutchman. He's Dutch. He played for AZ, I think, after he left.
Two places. He looks like he's a voluntary, is where he came from. Arturo Alvarez. I liked Arturo. I always thought he was a class act. Good guy. What was wrong with Arturo?
I just was never a fan. It never hit me right.
Didn't he win a championship with LA Galaxy too, I think?
Probably. He was in San Jose when they were good for a while.
He never was with LA Galaxy. That's different. But I liked Arturo. He was a good player. Brant Bronico,
who's killing it over in Charlotte.
He comes from University of North Carolina, Charlotte, so he's right at home there. Georgi Mihailovic. Love that, Georgie.
I mean, part of the reason he left Chicago was that horrible injury, which is part of the reason why we lost that game.
I was right there. It happened right in front of me.
Ugh.
It happened right in front of DPG too, because I know where his seats were. His seats were to the left of me, because we were talking about it. So he'd happen right in front of me at DPG. Like, oh, that was awful. And it was a playoff game. We're like, ah.
That's horrible.
It just killed us.
It was.
Joey Calistri.
I remember Joey Calistri.
I remember all these names. Colin Fernandez. Drew Connor. Let's go, Drew. Juninho. That's the former LA Galaxy I was thinking of.
I forgot Juninho played for this team, dude.
Juninho. That's the former LA Galaxy I was thinking about.
he was cooked by the time he got to us too.
DJ, you remember DJ? Daniel Johnson, DJ.
Oh my God! Damn, this is memory lane. Okay.
Daniel Johnson came over from he was playing over in like England, West Ham United youth squad, stuff like that. He tried to make it. Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Who?
Who?
Never heard of him.
That's great. And the last 5 players, Michael DeLeu, the Lion.
Oh, Michael DeLu.
Michael DeLeu. Yeah, DeLeu, I called him. Luis Lucho, isn't it Lucho? Luis Salagnac?
Oh, Luis Sagnac. Oh my God.
I liked it. He's a good guy. Not the greatest soccer player.
It's rough.
That's what's tough about watching a terrible soccer team is like
That's what's tough about it. Yeah.
A lot of these guys, they're human beings, and you're like, man,
Yeah.
you're a
Good
human.
guys.
Yeah, that's
I
tough.
bet you have people who love you. This is great. Just please don't play soccer for my team.
Yeah.
Go back to FK track guy, David Arshakian.
Oh no! Some of the worst misses in MLS history.
He was number 10 on the 2017 Chicago Fire, David Arshakian.
It's a wonder this team never went anywhere.
He was the number 10 on the same team. He practiced with Bastian Schweinsteiger.
You know that's
He had
funny
the
to think.
audacity. He had the audacity to lace up his boots in the same locker room as Bastian Schweinsteiger, let alone Mr. Eat Your Soup Veljko Paunovic.
Oh God!
Wow.
And the last 2 players, fan favorites, I would say both of them for different reasons. Nemanja Nikolic, former Golden Boot winner with Chicago Fire, loved his stay here. And the true captain for the Chicago Fire, I thought during that time, David Accam.
David
Like,
Accam got no love for his stint
I
in
love
Chicago.
David.
He tried so hard, man.
David was the star for Chicago. He was it. He was it. He was
Nicholas-
When
it.
was he there?
He was the star for like the couple years, but then Nikolic
2 years, yeah.
Nikolic won that Golden Boot that season. It was, and you know what's funny, man? We brought this up for a split second earlier. Despite that team making the playoffs, for some reason, it was nowhere near as fun as this team making this playoffs this season.
Another question. How long do you think David Accam played for the Fire?
5 or 6 years. It's longer than you
Years.
think.
It's way shorter than you think. It's way shorter than you think.
Really? I thought it was 5 years.
78 total matches, 2015 to 2017.
Okay,
That's it.
yeah, wow. That's back when seasons
That's three
felt like
three
years.
seasons. 3 seasons, 15, 16, 17. I was with you. I thought he played more. When I saw that stat, I was like, I thought he was with the Fire a while before that.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I have to stop everything. Did I see Teal Bunbury on the fucking soccer field in this game? There's no way
No
that
way.
dude still
Teal?
plays, right?
Yeah,
On
Teal?
Nashville.
For who?
I think I saw him on Nashville. I could be
Teal
wrong.
plays for Nashville. Teal plays for
Yes.
Nashville. He's 35 years. The 35-year-old Canadian.
Canadian. He
Wow.
played for the U.S. men's national team.
He's born in Hamilton, Canada.
Yes, he was. Oh,
He switched. He was international career. He has 3 caps for Canada for the under 20s and under 17s.
Oh, yep.
And then in 2012, he made his switch to the United States and has 4 total caps for the U.S., 3 for the U.S. youth.
That was I don't want to get on this tangent, but that was back when we were like, wow, Teal Bunbury and Waga Gadello and Dom Dwyer, we're set. Anyway.
Yeah, we got Agudelo. We're like, we're good. We got this.
Oh,
We can
God.
compete.
So, I mean, Serena,
I
you
like
heard that.
Agudelo.
You heard that roster. I'm not trying to put an answer, answer for you, but like this team this year is way the hell better than that team, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Dude, we have
Oh yeah.
if Guti gets another goal, we will have 3 guys in double digits for goals. I don't know if you remember,
Yeah.
but 2 seasons ago, Marin Holly Selassie won the team Golden Boot with 5 or 6.
That was Nikolich's Golden Boot year.
Not
Was
talking
that
about last
year?
season.
No, that year. I'm saying this season. If Guti gets another goal, we'll have 3 guys with double digit goals. I mean,
Yeah.
Bamba
Really?
already has 10. Like, and listen, Bamba has 10 assists, but like, how many clear, wide open goals has Bamba missed?
Yeah.
He could
We
have
have
5.
2 Chicago Fire players
Many.
in the top 16.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Kuipers.
What's his name? Kuipers
And
has
who?
17,
And Zink. Kuipers
Yeah.
is 17.
and Zink's got
And
what,
Zink
11?
has 14.
Oh, 14. Shit.
Yeah, he's gonna
14
say
for
over 10.
Zink.
Yeah.
This is
And
That's
he didn't
crazy.
even score last. He didn't even score versus Miami.
no. I mean, he didn't
And
start.
Guti with 9. Guti,
Oh my
what
god.
we said
That
at the
Guti
beginning of
goal.
the year,
Ugh.
what we said about at the beginning of the year about Guti, that did not turn out to be true. We were wrong on
Well, it's
Guti.
interesting. I don't know. It's just funny. I'm almost surprised that he's had so many goals because he's kind of been in and out of he hasn't been starting with Franco being on the pitch, and he's kind of been in and out, like playing the last 20 minutes of games. I'm good for him. I'm glad he's actually did. Like I'm like, where was I when he got all? I know I remember him scoring a few times, but yeah, I do feel like maybe he just needed a little bit of a push, and I don't know.
No, it's.
I got a couple more surprising stats for you.
Oh.
As far as the assists go, we have Chicago Fire has 2 players in the top 14. That
Thanks.
includes Philip Zinkernagel with 13 assists, and Jonathan Bamba 10 assists.
So wait,
The
Zink
net-
is 14 and 13?
Yes,
With 2
Zink is 14 and 13, 14 goals, 13 assists. Insane.
That is
insane.
insane.
Messi with 24 goals and 15 assists, by the way.
That's also
there's
very
your
insane.
comp.
Yeah, that's
There's your
very
real-
insane. But
So like it gets better. Chicago Fire have 2 more players that show up on the top 54 assist list. With 9 assists, just 1 less than Jonathan Bamba. It's offensive stalwart, who I've always said he's great at offense. Defense ain't his strong suit. It's Andrew Gutman.
Yeah. I can see, yeah. And I know we're going to talk about the games. I don't know which order we want to talk about them in, but his performance, the game against Columbus, just awesome. Like, he was awesome. I know he had a goal. The first goal that he was disallowed was awesome. It would have been sick if it had stood because it was just a crazy goal. Like, his, like, kind of kung fu style goal, kicking it in the top of the net. So good.
no, but
And then the second goal that was across that went in was just so good.
it was so sick. So this is the perfect time. Actually, let's do this then. So
Wait, I got one
James,
last surprise.
Well-
I'll end it. The last player that is on here for assists. I don't know how. I don't remember him starting. Marin Haile Selassie. He's got 7
believe it.
assists. He's top
He's
50
been
in
so
MLS.
sneakily good. Honestly, he doesn't get enough. He doesn't get his flowers. Like, he's been good. Every time he comes on, he's good. When he starts to give other guys rest, he's good. Like Miami, he started to give Zink a rest. He was great. Like, he's good, and he's just been quietly, performing.
What were you
never
guys
being,
saying about Bamba too? Weren't you guys saying? What Toke, were you saying something about Bamba not being
He said he
good
misses
enough?
a lot of.
No,
he misses a lot of one-on-ones in front of goal.
he's missed
Maybe that
like
is true.
5 one-on-ones, right? He should have 5 more
Yeah.
goals. But you know what? I'm okay with that because let the guy settle in America. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah, he can
playing
fix
well
that, yeah.
enough. We're getting goals from enough other places that what he does bring to the table, with his speed, with the fact that not that he's the fastest guy on the team, but he knows when to run. He knows when to turn it on. He knows he can catch those defenders the second they're flat-footed. And then on top of that, his ball skills, his obviously his distribution. Like I really love the thing about Bamba that I love is so intangible, which is it just seems like every time he gets the ball, he knows properly, even if it doesn't amount to anything, but he knows properly whether it's time to book it or whether it's time to stop, turn around, and square it. And it's just like that's not something you can quantify, but it just seems like he doesn't. Like I said, sometimes he's
got great awareness.
Yeah, it's just you're right. It's the awareness. That's the word.
Like he knows where to take it up the pitch. He's good at dribbling, and I feel like he uses it. So and I think that goes hand in hand with the one-on-one thing and how if you fix that, it all can work together because it makes sense. Like he's never had a problem getting up to the goal, and he gets up to the part of the reason we see him miss all those one-on-ones is because he's in that position to be missing them. So well, I think that speaks to his ability to get the ball up there.
Well, and James, I know you were trying to bring it. I'm sorry, I apologize, but I know you were trying to bring up Marin Holly Selassie in comparison to Bamba, but we talked about this so much last year, me and you. Like, I love Marin Holly Selassie. He's one of my favorite players on the team. But to be this successful supporter shield level team that I want this to be, he does need to be the first guy off the bench for the wing positions.
You said that in the past.
He can't be the starter. And I love the production we've gotten out of him in the role that is perfect for him on this team.
He's done such a good job in that role, not having the ego to think like you can tell he doesn't think, I need to prove myself as the star, or I'm like pissed that I'm not the star. There's no bad blood, or just the attitude is good. He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. And I love it.
I'm looking at the key passes stats, and there are 3 Fire players, maybe 4, arguably, in the top 50. You got Zink, and Bamba and Guti in the top 50, and Georgia Mihailovic.
Oh,
also there.
It just I don't know. I'm really happy that we hung on to Guti and we didn't get rid of him. I'm happy with how this season has gone. So I guess we were trying to transition. I think this is the perfect time because I do want to talk about
Chicago leads the league in games played. I don't know what this
does that mean?
It doesn't.
We've played the most games.
I would love to show you this. Like it's a nonsensical stat.
Yeah, no, that
it says full
sense.
games. It says full games played.
That's not true because we just literally caught up because we
had
a game in hand.
It can't be true.
Anyway,
I'll send a picture to the chat.
Speaking of, so we're celebrating, but we have very good reason to. There was 2 games this week. 2, count them. Uno. Dos. Okay, so anyway, the first game on Saturday, really want to talk about it because obviously home game, we always love talking about those. Huge win, a 5-0 win against, a 2-0 win against Columbus. Should have been 5. So just to set the stage, the poor woman referee, I was pretty sure if she called back one more goal, wasn't going to make it out alive.
Yeah. And in her defense, like I saw a few times, even I think the last one where she was, I almost felt like when they had her on the video and she's putting her hand up, I feel like I saw her go like, ugh, like, okay, what now?
Yeah, I mean,
don't make me do this again.
The ref called back 3 different goals, which in like the crowd was, it was a weird day, but like people really start like I said, it started a little rough. Like people wanted blood, and then eventually,
I think you said this, but it was like a cauldron. It was like a bubbling cauldron in there. Like you just almost knew that the game that we were going to win and win so conclusively because the energy in there was like,
it was
really on.
It was
like,
electric,
it was boiling over.
And I mean, the Crew were never in this game, right? Like
ever. This was definitely we won more by more points or more. We have won by more goals this season, but this game I think was most just like completely dominant game we played. Like Andrew was saying this, like especially out of the ones that we've been to, but even just that I've seen them play like all season, they didn't give the Crew a chance, like a single chance. And then, like you said, we could have had 5 goals. Like it was just so dominant.
Well, and you know what's funny is you brought up Andrew. So James, I don't know how much we've talked about who the hell are you when we talk about this guy, But like, it took for Andrew to tap me on the shoulder in like the 70th minute and was like, "Hey, that's Max Armstrong. Did you notice?" And
Where's he
it's like,
been?
no,
He's been there the whole time.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were
So
like,
quiet.
he was getting cooked by everybody, right? Because he wasn't even
Yeah,
on
you
Bama's
can't bring
side.
that. You can't bring that to the MLS. Yeah.
So it just Max Armstrong on the field, didn't even notice, didn't even care. Which
Did you
I
notice
thought.
Brady?
Well, Brady had a
He
couple.
didn't even have that many saves to make,
well,
though.
he
Like,
made
he
one
had a
really
few, but
really good one.
Do you think Brady's talked
he made-
about?
yeah.
Is Brady moved out of the conversation to be getting moved to the World Cup? Because I'm hearing Gago Solnita's name heating up a little bit.
What?
We
Really?
we said
Yeah,
this
I don't know from where. It sounded weird to me too. I was like, "What? Really?" I said,
Yeah, where has he been? Yeah.
I said this last week. We are the luckiest team in the world because Brady has the worst agent in human history because
Yeah.
that dude should be on the U.S. men's national team. He should be on a big club in a top 5 league. Like, Brady is incredible. The fact that we still get to have him is gonna hopefully get us like MLS Cups.
Brady made one save, by the way. He made one save that game.
It was a
They
really
only
good
took
one.
0-0. It was a really good one, but like that just goes to show you, no goals conceded, only one save. That's how dominant we were. And he saved it. He was great when he needed to be, but like we didn't even get to see Brady do that. Like we didn't get to see that much of a performance from him because we didn't need him, which is the best situation to be in.
Well, I guess this will kind of move us into the next game, which was yesterday. So part of why we were so dominant and something that's very scary now is I think it's because Franco and Avila were such a good partnership in the center of the park.
Yeah.
And if you so saying that,
Does that come out yet?
we have not. I haven't
Like,
heard
what the
anything official, but
injury is?
all right. As you can all see, we are joined by DPG to finish off this episode. I told the people you were doing the world's best father thing, or So, so how you doing tonight, bud?
It's been busy. It's kind of been an emotional train ride. I mean, going into this Miami game, I had it in the playoffs. Now, whether or not, I didn't think it was gonna affect me, that was an understatement. So, and the reason being is that watching that team play last night, it was kind of like a little magic in the air, so to speak. We were leading at 3-1 at halftime, and at that point you're thinking, oh my God, we're beating one of the best teams in MLS. We're beating a Messi-led team.
Can I just jump in really quick to say, I said this in our chat, but the amount of times the camera panned to Messi every time we scored, and he just looked so like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he looked
how did I get scored on by the Fire?
Yeah. He looked frustrated. He looked dejected. Like, he was confused. He had the lost look, like, what's going on? And to kind of top things off, Miami comes back. It was, of course, when you have a team with Messi and Suarez and all that, there's always some magic. And Messi comes back, and when Messi comes back, so halftime happens, Miami comes back, and I'm thinking, okay, wow, this is gonna be the game we lose. Like, we're gonna lose this game because at that point, after Miami tied, the whole momentum was on Miami. And I don't know, and again, at the time I was at the store, so I did a late night. I did a late night run to the supermarket and to pick up some milk, some bread, and other stuff.
Yep.
And I'm watching the game. I have the phone on the cart. This is my local Myers.
That's
Hell
awesome.
And so I
Did you
had
have
the
an
game
earbud
playing
in?
on my. No, I had it like I didn't care. Nobody's at the store at that time. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but there's people. Yeah. I have my game. I'm putting it in volume where I can hear it. Now, I'm not blasting it.
They should
but
all hear it. Why? Yeah, they should be so lucky.
Yeah. So I'm going down the aisle, and I'm I'm watching the game. I'm doing two things at once: pushing the cart, watching the game, and then I see, what's his face? Freaking scores, makes it 4-3. Justin Reynolds.
Oh my god,
And-
amazing.
And that was like the laziest defense I have ever seen. It was just a bunch of. It looked like 5 random dudes just standing around and nobody watching the runner. It just,
Well, you know, they saw Mauricio Pineda,
Pineda.
and they just assumed he was going to be offside. And then
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
once you get that close to the line,
Meanwhile, he's got like the eagle eye.
right?
yeah.
But once you get that close to the line, what are you going to do with Justin Reynolds? You can't touch the guy because then that's a
can't.
penalty. So like,
But
it
nobody
just-
was watching him. Nobody was watching.
I think
Everybody
they're-
was
I
watching.
Agree, though. I almost feel like they were like, "Oh, it's Pineda. Like Pineda's not gonna."
yeah, it's
this guy's
Pineda.
he's not gonna
Reynolds.
do
What are-
anything.
What are they doing?
See, like,
Yeah,
I mean, and he
like-
literally, like, you could see it even just watching the replay. He like you're saying, the defense gave him so much time to actually look around. Okay, where exactly do I want to place this ball
Yeah.
so that it can be like as close to the goal line as possible? And they just let him do it, and not to take
Yeah,
away from
it's-
either of them.
it-
Like they were, it was great. It was great on
No,
both of them to be so aware.
Yeah.
But yeah, really lazy defending.
This was one of those games where the striker didn't even score. Our leading scorers didn't even score.
Yeah.
This is like a whole team effort.
The
every
whole team effort. Yes.
the whole team,
Well-
everybody but the striker scored or the attacking mids. But here's the thing. Whatchamacallit? So I watched that. I'm thinking, oh my god, we took the lead 4-3. This is gonna be a shootout. Miami's probably gonna tie it again because at that point, again, momentum was still in Miami. Miami was pressuring, and to kind of top it off, Gutierrez scores that freaking screamer outside the box.
It,
Oh my god,
Dude.
Like,
it's
amazing.
reminiscent
What
of the
about
first
Jay?
goal of the season.
month.
What about Jay with the to start off the scoring from the corner?
I mean, that was great.
the service
but
from
that Guti
Trelace.
I mean, the Guti goal was like, oh my god, it was. I would say the best goal of the season, in my opinion. It was definitely the best goal I've seen, including all the Champions League I've watched in the past month. Like, definitely the best goal I've seen in all of it. It was like truly a great goal.
Well, that was the moment you knew it was like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Miami does. This is wrapped.
And
up.
they clearly knew it too, because you saw that. I mean, I think I said this in the chat, but like they get whatever, some ridiculous 6 minutes of extra time, and they did not want to play anymore. They were
No.
all like, and they kept saying on the
Nah,
broadcast,
they were
"These guys are so
gassed.
old.
They were
Like,
gassed
they're so
out.
tired."
Yep.
They're like barely running for the ball. They're like letting the fire pass it. They're like, whatever, man, just
Did you mention
it's
Dean's
done.
goal?
No,
Oh,
These-
dude.
No, we got to go backwards. Yeah, we got to go backwards because these goals were just really crazy. The Dean goal between the legs, like so calm, so collected.
that was like a
Amazing.
Fernando Torres like fucking finish, man. That was like
dude,
Premier League.
I cannot
striker
believe he did that.
finish.
you know what?
I
You know what? I
can't believe
you
he
have
shot
to
it. I
give
really
credit.
thought he was gonna cross it.
You have to give credit to the setup man. Whoever did that diving pass, who was that? Was that Kwame? No, it wasn't Kwame. Was it
I think
Kwame
it
or
was it
or-
Bamba?
It was
Or
either
was it
or
Bamba?
Franco. I can't remember now.
Oh,
But
yeah. So I just see
Oh,
I
let's
just see that
let's see.
that
Is that Jay?
was it Jay? It was one of them. It was somebody in the midfield. All I seen was like
I
somebody
think
just
that's
falling back.
Jay. Yeah.
Someone was
Gets it
falling
to
back.
Dean.
Yeah.
well, wasn't that
Someone
well?
was
Hold
falling
on.
back, and it was just like a lob.
Well, we're talking about the beauty of the fact that this was like a whole roster. Like, I mean, Justin Reynolds
Kwame's
scored.
goal.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Kwame's goal was so nice.
well, that's what I was gonna get at is
That
like
one.
how exciting this midfield was to start this game because you had Kwame, Franco, and Avila all starting in the midfield, and Kwame scoring a goal is like, dude, this. I mean, it was great, but Franco's injury is now the thing that makes me concerned.
It was Kwame who hit it to Dean also.
Okay.
It was Kwame.
Yes. 'cause-
Wow,
Great
and
goal
they-
for him.
Miami hit the post twice in the 51st
That
minute.
51st moment, I wrote down in my notes app. I was gonna write down because Andrew couldn't watch. I was trying to write down the moments I wanted to go back to. I didn't end up. The game was so exciting. I only wrote 51 double post, 54 great save. That's all I have written in my notes. But that double post moment, my heart actually. I was at the gym while I was watching. I think my heart stopped. Oh my god. Crazy.
No, I mean,
and Messi with a wide open goal, basically.
Two wide open free kicks for Messi in the first 15 minutes, and he just did nothing with it. I mean, yeah,
Suarez.
Yeah, going back to the Kwame goal too.
Nice.
That Kwame goal was great, also because that was also
so
some of the
nice.
worst defending
The
I've
fake
seen.
out?
The fake out was great, but to get to where he was. Though he had three players on his back that should have been, at least one of them should have been running a little bit faster. They were not running at all. They were like, we'll let him we'll kind of tail him a little bit. I'm sure we can get in position later when we want to. And he just snuck right up in there, his little fake out. Great goal.
That was actually a really interesting goal from Kwame. He did one of the most interesting side steps where
the move.
It wasn't fast enough to to the point where the guy's confused, but he did enough that the Miami defender, for whatever reason, did get tricked, and he did the weakest shot possible. That even the goalkeeper
kind of dribbled into the corner there.
Yeah, it's
goalkeeper is whatever.
So Miami ties it up, but this goal that Chicago Fire scores to separate is absolutely incredible. Pineda. Let's see who's else involved.
Reynolds, yeah,
Reynolds.
Who did the tiki taka pass with the Pineda? Was that wasn't Bamba, was it? That had to have been Gutman.
No, not Gutman. Number 17.
Was it Waterman? No, it wasn't Waterman.
No.
Number 17.
Who is 17?
Selassie? No,
Oh, no.
Coach, number
Selassie is
17.
offside then.
Number 17.
Oh, Guti.
Goody. Thank you.
Yes.
I was having a brain
He's
fart in his
11.
name. Guti hits it with Pineda with a great little give and go play. Yes, and then back door is Reynolds.
He was, yeah.
So I did like the fact that for Franco being subbed out for Guti, Guti was just kind of a plug and play situation.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he got in, he got himself very active. I don't know if it was a mental thing where Guti's like, man, this guy just took my starting role. I got to get back on the horse.
I think so. I think honestly, shout out to Greg's subs. His subbing, I was questioning it. The hilarious thing is, I think in the chat, in our group chat, I was saying, okay, we were up 3-0, or maybe it was after they scored. We were 3-1. I was like, we need to defend the shit out of the rest of this game.
Yeah, you said
need
park
to
the bus.
Park the bus. And you were like, oh, Pineda is a park the bus move. And then Pineda goes on and basically score. I mean, he didn't get the last touch, but he places that ball so perfectly. And he's up there scoring with Reynolds. First goal, by the way, for Reynolds. And that's his first goal, is the winning goal against Miami to get us in the playoffs. Good for him.
Goody's rip is just otherworldly.
It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow,
bro! Right in that top corner, bro. It's even the goal.
It's kind of a knuckleball. It kind of shakes a little bit, and then it's traveling up.
It is a knuckle. It does knuckle.
Even Tyler Terrence took a few seconds to process that before he freaking let out a shout.
Well, I kind of love.
And the way it came off his boot, it looked slow almost. It was slower coming off, and then all of a sudden it just rockets.
I kind of love that when you score those things on the road. Because before you even can notice it's in, you almost feel like, wait, what just happened? Because everyone just dies inside on the
It's because the camera's taking forever to pan.
Yeah.
The camera's taking forever to pan to follow the ball.
Holy
shit. Another
this
thing, too.
It's so weird.
I like the fact that Tyler Terrence got to call this game.
Yeah.
Because, as we all know it here, before this whole Apple deal, Tyler Terrence was our commentator.
Oh, yeah.
Was our fire commentator for
with Arlo,
what was it?
With Arlo White.
Well, and
No, it wasn't Arlo. It was Tony. It was with Tony Miola.
Tony
Tony
Miola.
Miola.
Yeah, we've had some
Tony,
good
and then
ones,
Arlo
man.
White did it a few times. And I was so happy because I actually did get a chance to talk to Tyler Terrence before the Apple deal happened. And I was like, Tyler, man, what's gonna happen to you, man? I know Apple's gonna have their own thing. What are you gonna do? And he was telling me, he's like, well, right now my agent's talking and see what he can do for me in Apple. And I'm glad that Apple picked him up, and I'm glad that
Oh yeah, hell
he
yeah.
got to call this game.